Alright, another day, and this is set up really nicely. Alright, we got the beginnings of a musket, or a fowler. Let me just put this on here to see how close I am. Oh man, couldn't get any closer than that without actually having the gun. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna start this thing. I think what I'll do is I'll start with the wood cradle for the, I don't know if that's the correct term, but I can't think of any other one to call it, for the barrel. And we'll go from there. Now I've had this wax warming up since this morning, so get things set up here and I'll be ready to go in a few minutes. Alright, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to try to build a some kind of a, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I just have no clue what I'm doing here. First things first, I'm going to get this groove here lined up. Let's see how that looks. Went a little too far on the other side, so I think I'll go just a little bit further on that to match up the, a little bit less. Now I need to establish how much of the barrel is going to show, and it looks like it's going to be about that much, so I'll mark that. Do it again. Thickness of the barrel. There we go. I'm just eyeballing it. Hold this steady. There. And there. And now I use my ruler to lay out a line. The last thing I want is for the wood to be wavy on the barrel. So there we go. Got that one established. Now what I'll do is I'll run this tape along that so I know right where to take the wax. And that'll be removed once I get the wood part down. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. That's just so that I can keep everything uniform, because when you're sculpting a rifle or a musket or a pistol or anything with mechanics to it, you have to be the same on both sides. Alright, now I'm going to take some wax. That's what I've got warming in this pan here, is some Victory Brown wax, that's what it's called. Wash down this surface with a little bit of lighter fluid. That what that does is it just makes it so things won't stick to it so easily. The wax does have a tendency to stick. Alright. Now I put a cutting board down. It's a bamboo cutting board, and it helps me to roll. It has a less of a tendency to stick to clay and wax. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm rolling the barrel back and forth. That's to even out the wax that I just put on, to make sure that there's no high or low points. And I've got the wax on there and got it pretty well attached. It has a tendency to want to come off the wood. That's why I was putting soft wax to the side and filling in the in between the wood and the barrel. And I'm just now evening off these sides a little bit. Now I'm going to roll out another piece of clay. That's going to be a long, slender roll of clay that I'm going to extend all the way back to here. May have to be done in several pieces. So now I'm going to lightly roll it out. That just flattens it down just a little bit, so it's not so round. Now I put this right up to the tape. There we go. You see why I put the tape on. Makes it a lot easier to line up the wax to the line that I established. Whoops, got off of it. Check the, there we go, I gotta cut that off, right there. Okay, and I just keep doing that until I get the full length of the barrel covered in wax, that up to where it's got to be covered in wax. By the way, this is the first time I've used this method because, you know, I don't make a lot of guns. Now, I'll just take this off, because there's no need to keep it any longer. And I can see where I've got to come up the line a little bit more, so that's another reason why I removed that now. Okay. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to get today. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great weekend.